Hi everyone, it's John Costa again, speaking to you from the Documentary Media Centre in Leicester, here in the UK. Video number 2 of 3, still one more to come on Friday morning, so here's number 2 for you. Hopefully you've been going through the Sustainable Development Goals and thinking which of the 17 you might want to focus on. Now you may remember the task I set you was to pick three of the SDGs for you to think about that you're interested in, for something you know of, something you've learned at primary school when you were younger, something you've spoken to your parents or your friends about, something you spoke to Professor Steve about at AUPP, started to get you focused in on that, and you've picked 3. Now what I want you to do is I'm going to give you a little template today to think about for each of those 3. And what I want you to then do is, when you've got those 3, is to get rid of 1. Okay, so then 3 become 2. Okay, so let's have a look at the template. I call it the 4 C's. This is what I use when I teach here at university here or at the Documentary Media Centre, which is a museum, archive and library. The first one is critical thinking. So when you pick those 3 SDGs, look at all 3 of those and think which one should I select. With critical thinking, we're about what is it that you can do? You know what I mean? Who can you speak to? What sort of thing can you do? You know, why would anybody be interested if you were to do that? So we call it the 5 W's: who, what, where, why and when. Okay, so the first one is to look at those 3 SDGs and go through critical thinking. Then think about creativity. What can I do? What am I able to do, for example, in this room if I want to be creative? What sort of things can I use? Well, obviously you've got your laptop and you've got a screen. Okay, so you've got some bigger items that you could then film. You've got books. Have you got any books laying around? Some magazines that you could look at? So many articles in there, even if you're reviewing advertising, how people maybe are approaching that SDG, for example. Then we've got communication. What skills have you got and how are you going to communicate that message? Are you going to use your smartphone? I'm recording you today on your smartphone with my colleague Tina's doing it for me. Are you going to be doing a little bit of animation? Maybe you're really into drawing and you're an artist. Can you film some of the work that you've done maybe for a flipbook? Okay, so start thinking about how you can be creative and then how you can communicate that message. And then the final one is collaboration. Who else have you got in the house or in the flat that you know, that you can then get involved in, maybe filming them, interviewing them, filming over their shoulder with them on the internet, doing some research so you get around your copyright issues. The other thing is as well is you can also film other people using things like Zoom or Skype, you know what I mean, Teams. If they're the sort of things that you're using, you'll be able to make use of them for you to be able to create your film. Okay, so what I want you to do is go with those 3 sustainable development goals that you've picked from the 17, yeah, and then run them through this list. Think about what it is that you can do, yeah, how you can be creative, how you can communicate, and then who you could collaborate with. And then when I speak to you on the final film on Friday morning, what I'm going to be asking you to do is to go from 2 SDGs down to 1, and then that's the one that we've got closer to. That's the one that you can pick and that you can use for your video blog submission to the Sustainable Development Goal Film Festival. Okay, good luck, hope you're enjoying yourselves. Keep going, and I look forward to speaking to you on Friday. See you later.